All right, let's get right into it. We all go through life and we collect these moments, right? But some experiences, they're more than just moments. They're like these total game changers that completely reshape how we see the world and our place in it. Today, we're going to talk about three of them.
I mean, really think about that for a second. Have you ever had a moment that was so intense, it was like it drew a line in your life, a clear before and a definite after? We're talking about those kinds of events, the ones you just can't unexperience.
And that's really the heart of what we're exploring today. The thing is, these experiences often come wrapped in pain, in hardship and real struggle. But if you can get to the other side of that heart, there's this incredible transformation waiting for you. A kind of wisdom you just can't find in a book.
So let's start with the first one. It's an experience that pretty much everyone can relate to, but it's also deeply, deeply personal. And that is the trial of being sick. It's just so humbling, isn't it? I mean, even a bad flu can bring the strongest person you know to their knees. And in those moments when you're just lying there, your job title, how much money you have, what people think of you, all that stuff, it just melts away. The only thing in the entire world you want, the only thing that matters, is to just feel healthy again. And this verse, it offers such a powerful way to look at it. It frames healing as something more than just a medical process. It's an act of divine mercy. It's this beautiful recognition of how vulnerable we are and a reminder that there's a source of hope that's way beyond our own control. So the big takeaway here, illness is a tough teacher for sure, but a powerful one. It forces you to hit pause, to see just how fragile we are, and to develop this deep, real gratitude for the simple, incredible gift of a good, healthy day. Okay, next up is our second experience. This one tests our resilience in a totally different way. We're talking about the lesson of leaving home. It doesn't matter if it's for school or a job or for family. Living far away creates this unique kind of ache inside you. It's this deep longing for all the things you probably took for granted. The sound of your own language everywhere, the comfort of seeing familiar faces, the smell of your mom's cooking. It's this profound feeling of being on the outside looking in. This idea that sometimes you have to leave in order to grow, well, we see a perfect example of it in the prophet's own story. Leaving Makkah, everything he knew and loved, was this immense sacrifice. But that very act is what allowed a new community to truly flourish. It just goes to show that what feels like a major loss can actually be a huge step forward. So the wisdom you get from this is huge. You learn to be patient with your new life, with yourself. You build a kind of strength you never even knew you had. And maybe the biggest thing is, you develop this incredible appreciation for what home really means. Something you can only truly understand once you've left it behind. And that brings us to the third experience, and honestly, maybe the most difficult one of all. The source material calls it the deepest wound there is, losing someone you love. There's a finality to this kind of pain that's unlike anything else. It's an emptiness, a silence where a voice used to be, an empty space at the dinner table. It's a wound that, time might soften around the edges, but it never really goes away. In the middle of that immense pain, this verse offers such a profound sense of comfort. It's a statement of ultimate truth, of acceptance. It doesn't get rid of the grief. I mean, the prophet himself wept for his son, showing us how natural grief is. But it gives that grief an anchor. It reminds us that this journey here is temporary for all of us. And that, right there, is the urgent, critical lesson of loss. It's a wake-up call, isn't it? It's this stark reminder that our time here is short. It forces us to see that our time with the people we love is so incredibly precious, and it's not guaranteed. It teaches us to love harder, forgive quicker, and just be present, right now. So we have these three incredibly powerful and often painful teachers: illness, migration, and loss. So how do they all fit together? How do they build a completely new way of seeing the world? This is where it all clicks into place. Just look at the slide. Each one of these experiences builds something specific in us. Illness, it gives us a deep sense of gratitude, and that makes us wiser. Migration, it forces us to learn patience, and that makes us stronger. And loss, that teaches us acceptance, which in turn makes us so much more compassionate. See? They aren't just random bad things that happen. It's like a curriculum for the soul. Okay, so understanding all this is one thing. But the real question is, what do you do with it? How do you take these really hard-won lessons and actually apply them in your everyday life? Well, it really boils down to three core things. First, really truly be thankful for your health. Don't just say it, treat your body with care and respect. Second, pour energy into your relationships. Don't wait for a crisis to realize how much your people mean to you. And third, take care of your spiritual core. Your faith is what gives you the strength to get through all of this.
And that brings us to the ultimate takeaway. The whole point of these hardships isn't to break us. It's right here on the screen. They are designed to awaken us, to wake us up to how fragile life is, how important our connections are, and what truly, really matters in the end. We'll end with this beautiful prayer from the source, which just sums everything up so perfectly. It's a simple request for the very things these life experiences teach us to value most: health, connection, patience, and faith. Amin.